In 1963, I accompanied Mike Wilson, underwater archaeologist Peter Throgmorton, my present partner Hector Economica, and several members of our crew back to the Great Bass's Reef. When I went to the reef in '63, I was still recovering from the total paralysis I had in 1962, which we now realize was polio, though that wasn't diagnosed properly at the time. So I was very weak, and I was okay in the water, but there's a powerful surge there, and I was caught in the surge and thought I had it. I remember I was holding a hammer, and I was holding that hammer out because I was being banged against the reef and using the hammer as a shock absorber. And then I realized I'd have to drop the hammer and swim as fast as I could to get away. Later that afternoon in 1963, I managed to pluck up enough courage to get back into the water for a bird's eye view of the actual salvage operation. A nearby line was secured to a bag on the bottom, which the divers were filling with silver. To my delight, I soon discovered that I could pull myself down within a few yards of the action and hover effortlessly for considerable periods of time, well, maybe 30 seconds. This experience had a most profound effect, for I was watching something which, I suppose, not more than a handful of living men have seen: the lifting of treasure from the seabed at the actual moment of discovery. Unfortunately, weather conditions on the reef only permitted a few safe diving days every year, so the glittering treasure was sealed away courtesy of Mother Nature. And this would be the last time I would ever dive on the Great Bass's Reef. Mike Wilson soon followed a religious calling and became a monk, and over the next few years, I got involved with Stanley Kubrick on a little movie which you may have heard, 2001: A Space Odyssey. As I wrote the accounts of the discovery in Indian Ocean Treasure and the later book, The Treasure of the Great Reef, through 1963 and 64, the chest containing the coins remained in the corner of my office. From time to time, to reassure myself of its reality, I'd open the lid and gaze into the lumps of silver. Out of this box there always came a curious metallic tang, as of iodine and seaweed, not at all unpleasant. Even today, it's one of the most evocative smells I know, bringing back vivid memories of the sea and of spray-drenched rocks glistening beneath the equatorial sun. It is the scent of treasure.